Terrible. White Sox lost 3-1.
I'm sorry.
Most boring game I ever saw in my life. 8 pitching changes. Every hit was a single. No fights. Like a soccer game. Like a funeral at a soccer game. The crowd actually refused to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." They said, "Ah, the hell with it. We don't like ball games anymore." I'm telling you, it was torture.
Why don't we just go on up to bed?
In a minute.
What are you gonna watch?
The news. I want to get highlights of the game.
Tuesday on an all-new Laura Cat.
He's trying to get in.
Crazy Bobcat Goldthwait guest stars.
So much to learn.
Then a new day, a new time. Find out why Valerie Bertinelli sparkles.
Cool.
In the comedy Newsday calls Too Funny for TV.
Why, thank you.
Cafe American at a new time after Laura Cat, NBC.
Tuesday.
Call her.
I will.
Call her now.
Hey, what's going on?
Paul's afraid to call a girl. I'm giving him a pep talk.
Sweetie, any girl would want to go out with you. You're a very good-looking boy. She has seen you, right?
Sure. They all go out with him once. I'm trying to breathe a little life into him so he can get a second date.
What kind of pep talk is that?
She's a junior. Very smart, very attractive.
Yeah, never went for that type.
Me neither.
Why can't I have a phone in my room?
Phone in your room? What, and miss special moments like these? Here we go. Now you can call. Here's Paul, age 15, about to call a little friend from school. With giggling Melissa, you're gonna make your brother self-conscious. You want a little fatherly advice here, man to man?
Nope.
When dealing with women, you gotta keep it light. More than anything, a girl wants a guy with a sense of humor. Am I right, ladies? What's so funny?
Honey, who's my favorite movie star?
Patrick Swayze.
Right, and how funny is he?
Pretty funny. Remember in Ghost, when he was watching himself die? Whoa! They're lying in the street. Oh, no. Oh, golly, I'm dead. Had me laughing.
Don't make fun of Ghost.
Ever.
So what do girls find attractive?
Power, money, danger.
Well, that was a little scary. What I think Melissa is saying is that women like assertiveness, confidence.
Okay. Here I go.
Okay, come on. Let's give him a little privacy. Hey, you'll do fine, pal. Just relax.
Assertive, confident. Lila? Paul Bowman. Here's what I'm thinking. Friday night we'll meet at the mall, catch a movie, go for a drive. Oh, yeah, you'd have to drive. Okay, great. I'll see you then. Bye-guy. Did I just say bye-guy?
You sure did?
Yes.
Sounded like bugger.
John, today is your lucky day.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to loan you my most valuable possession.
Your blow dryer?
Behold, my tapes of the majestic 9-hour PBS documentary, The Civil War. Oh!
Hey, thanks, man.
That's it? Hey, thanks, man?
Well, what's the big deal?
This loan is a measure of how much you mean to me.
I said I'd like to borrow him sometime. Not prove you love me.
I queued it up to my favorite part. It's the famous letter home from Major Sullivan Ballou to his wife right before he goes into battle. My very dear Sarah, lest I should not be able to write again, I feel impelled to write a few lines that may fall under your eye when I shall be no more. Excuse me.
Hey, Drew. Hi, John. What are you guys talking about?
That documentary about the Civil War.
Oh, I saw that. Very moving. Yeah, that guy's letter to his wife. Sarah, my love for you is deathless. It seems to bind me with mighty cables that nothing but omnipotence can break. Excuse me. Hi, Paul.
All right, Dad. Can I leave early today? I need to go buy aftershave.
Aftershave, huh? You know, there's something about an aqua velva, man.
Is that what you wear?
No, just an observation.
Paul's girlfriend's coming over for dinner tonight.
Want to know a good place to take a girl on a date? The movies.
Thanks. Lila's a special girl. She's very spiritual.
Spiritual, huh? Dynamite. Want a little advice? When it comes time for you to open up your heart to her, take her face gently in your hands and say, Lila, the two of us need look no more. We've both found what we were looking for.
Very smooth.
Wait a minute. That's a song. That's the theme from Ben. It's a song about a rat.
Rat, woman, still a beautiful thought.
Mommy likes when I am good. I am good. I am good. Mommy likes when I am good. Someone very good.
This the show with the purple dinosaur?
Yep.
You taped it, huh?
Yep.
Great. You can watch it over and over and over.
Okay, time for dinner. No more TV.
A jet.
Oh, no! That's Drew's Civil War tape. Where did you get this, Bob?
It's on top of the TV.
Huh?
Daddy,
Oh, no! What am I going to tell Drew?
Did I do something wrong?
Oh, no, Bob. It was my fault. Hey, what was your show about?
We're not about shapes.
The Shapes episode. All the guys on the dock were talking about that this morning. I'm kicking myself for missing that. Now I get to watch it. Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome.
Stupid purple dinosaur.
Hey, everybody. This is Lila.
Oh, hi.
So much about you.
Great to finally meet you.
Better we get dinner started right away because it is a school night. Come on.
That's right. In a few short hours, we'll have to save a guy.
Mom, that was great.
I'm full, huh? So, kids, anything interesting happen in school today?
I killed a guy.
I was talking to your brother.
Well, Lila found out that she's a finalist in the National Merit Scholarships. She's real smart.
That's terrific, Lila.
I have to take a big exam next week, so I'm chanting really hard to do well.
How's that?
I'm chanting twice a day for a good score.
I'm not up on today's lingo. Is chanting like studying?
No, I chant at my altar.
Lila practices Buddhism. Chanting is like praying.
Buddhism? That's China, right?
Well, my sect, Nichiren Shoshu, has millions of American followers.
So you're in a sect, huh? Neat.
So, when you're chanting,
The whole world chants with you?
I mean, what exactly do you chant?
The Daimoku. It's inscribed in the Gohanzan. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo.
Say that again.
Nam-myoho Renge-kyo.
That's funny.
What does it mean?
Well, the meaning of the words isn't important, as long as you have faith in their power.
Yeah, the idea is good things happen to those who chant with diligence.
Look, honey, Paul knows all about this stuff.
It's really interesting. Lila's taught me a lot.
You know, we named Paul after St. Paul.
Not the place, the, guy.
This might be a good time for you to open my gift.
That's a rectangle.
Wow, my own altar. Thanks a lot, Lila.
You're welcome. Now let's take it up to your room and set it up.
Okay.
Kids, one day it's the guitar, the next it's that darn Buddhism.
Namo Rinio-ho.
They're still up there. I tell you, they better be lying on his bed making out. I don't want any of that chanting stuff going on. His own altar.
Let's not overreact. Every teenage boy is gonna pretend to like whatever his girlfriend likes. Didn't you once date a witch?
She wasn't really a witch. Just a big Stevie Nicks fan.
He told me she made the principal spit blood.
He had it coming. Yeah, maybe you're right. Isn't it amazing what guys will put up with for their girls? I dated this blonde chick who liked musicals. Used to drive me to show after show after show.
Yeah, I once knew this boob who on our first date took me to midget wrestling.
Hey, when Tiny Tex climbed back in the ring to pin Little Bruiser, you were yelling as loud as anyone.
Mom? Dad?
Hi, kids. Ready for some dessert?
No, thanks. I have something to tell you. I've talked it over with Lila, and well...
You going steady?
No. They're initiating new members into Lila's group tonight, and I'm gonna join.
In fact, the prayer meeting starts in 20 minutes. We don't want to be late.
Buddha frowns on tardiness, does he?
Lila, could you wait outside for just a minute?
Why?
We want to talk to you.
So talk.
Alone, Paul.
Anything that you have to say to me, you can say it in front of her.
Oh, is that right?
Come on, Lila. Let's go.
Hey, we're not done here.
John.
Look, Dad, you don't have anything to say about this.
The hell I don't. She's got your head swimming with that Buddhism stuff.
Oh, right, Dad. It's all her. I can't think for myself.
Dinner was delicious.
Thank you, dear.
Well, I should go after him, right?
I don't know. He is 15. We should at least pretend to respect his right to make a decision.
Who says? You know what my dad would have done if I come home a Buddhist? He would have said, Buddhism? What are you, goofy? Come here. Walk into this. I'll knock the Buddhism right out of you. Bing, bang, boom. There, you're normal again.
John, we can't slap him until he believes what we believe.
Of course we can. We love him. Yeah, is this PBS? I was wondering when you'd be airing the Civil War again. Next pledge drive? Great. 6 months? Get out of here. You do those things every 2 weeks. Well, you should have them more often. People like them.
Ah, John. Always improving yourself.
Yeah, Paul's girlfriend's got him into Buddhism. I figured I should at least know what it is before I tell him it's stupid. It's hard to believe millions of people could worship a fat, bald guy.
Hi, John. What you doing?
I'm reading about Buddhism.
Buddhism? Who are you, George Harrison?
Okay, thanks a lot. Back to work. Bye-bye.
Glad to help.
Buddhism teaches us to free our minds of linear, logical thought. Yeah, so does a six-pack. What's that mean?
I know a little bit about Buddhism. Let me give you a demonstration. Go get your putter. Now pay attention. The ball is already in the cup.
No way.
Yes way. The one true way. The ball is in the cup, but only in a moment that exists just ahead of you on the river of time. Well, do you want to make the putt?
Yes, master.
Hey! You don't want to make the putt. Desire is your enemy. Just let the putt be.
Just let the putt be. This religion's no good. So you're a Buddhist, huh?
Not exactly. I've formed my own set of beliefs. I call it Druism. It's taken me years of effort, but I myself am now totally free of desire.
Free of desire, huh? Well, I taped over part 1 of the Civil War. You got a real good kiddie show instead. It's about shapes. Ah, don't cry.
Don't tell me how to feel.
Hi, what can I do for you, sir?
I'd like to buy this tape.
Despite this sticker clearly reading rental copy only. Interesting.
I read this sticker. I just brought this over here to show you what I want.
Ah, good idea. If you were to simply tell me what tape you wanted, I'd probably become confused.
Look, I want to buy part 1 of the Civil War. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. The Civil War. That'll be $175 plus tax.
I just want part 1.
We only sell the entire set.
I don't want the entire set. I just want part 1.
Well, then look at it this way. Part 1 costs $175. But the other 8 tapes are our way of saying thank you, valued customer.
You rent them one at a time, right?
Yep.
Well, maybe I'll just rent part 1 and never bring it back.
Well, you wouldn't be the first, Mr. Clever. You'll simply be charged for the entire set, plus a late fee, plus tax.
Could you just cut me a break here? My friend lent me his copy. My kid taped over it. It was right at that guy's letter to his wife.
Oh, yeah. Sarah. When my last breath escapes me on the battlefield, it will whisper your name. Excuse me.
I don't believe this.
Can we go now?
Hang on, I want to get a movie.
Why did I have to come along?
Well, you got somewhere else to be?
I have plans with Lila.
Oh, yeah? Doing what?
Our group leader asked us to write a song about the power of the Gahanzen.
Oh, that sounds like fun. You know, your mother and I are concerned about this Buddhism. We were both raised to believe certain things, and we were raising our kids the same way, and out of nowhere, you jumped the tracks.
It's my choice, isn't it?
That's just it. It should be your choice. Let me ask you something. If Lila dumped you tomorrow, would you still be going to the meetings?
I think so. Probably. I'd still chant. You know, on a bad TV night.
You don't sound too convinced. Look, Paul, I've been there. She's a great girl, but she's got you by the nose a little bit. Hit the brakes, man. Take it easy for a while. You decide what you believe in. And whatever you decide, hey, it's not going to change anything between us.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, Die Hard. I can see that again.
Mom hates that movie.
Watch and learn. Fried green tomatoes. Perfect. Sorry, honey. Some sort of mix-up at the video store. Guess we're just going to have to watch Die Hard.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Aren't you and Lila going to some Buddhist picnic?
No, I blew it off.
How'd Lila take that?
The way I told her to take it.
That's my boy.
What has gotten into you?
Just trying the assertive approach like you told me. If you don't like it, I can stop.
That's my wuss.
So you and Lila broke up?
No, we're gonna get together later to watch some videos. I'll let her pick the movie. Fried green tomatoes.
I'll never see that movie.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, you'll never guess who I ran into on the golf course today. My old friend, Dorf.
Sure seemed funny in the car.
So did you talk to Lila?
Yep. I'm not a Buddhist anymore.
Really? Have you considered Druism? I have a pamphlet right here.
Hey, stay away from my boy. Hey, you know, there's something with this Buddhism stuff. Drew taught me something. I played the best golf of my life.
What'd you teach him?
It is neither the wind nor the flag that moves. It is only your mind.
I have no idea what that means. But I shot a 79.
Hey, great game, champ. I gotta go. See you guys.
Oh, hang on. I got something for you. Close your eyes. Okay.
Sean, the whole set.
Drew, are you crying?
Tears of joy. You have reached enlightenment, my student.
Thank you, Master. Get ready for a voyage to ecstasy.
The Good Life premieres on its regular night, Tuesday.
I guess I shouldn't have zapped it in the microwave.
And tomorrow, John's wife writes a play. Wait till you see it.
Now that's what I call good writing.
The Good Life premieres at 8:30, 7:30 Central, NBC tomorrow.
Everyone respected. She was the patient who trusted him.
It happened. He raped me. It's your word against his.
Based on one woman's story, what really happened.
She was under your care.
I never asked you to disrobe. Judith Light, Judd Hirsch.
I want people to know what he did to me.
How dare you? Betrayal of trust, NBC next.
You summoned me, Master.
Yes, Drew Hopper. When you can take the pebble from my hand, it will be time for you to go.
I'm going to Disneyland!
NBC congratulates The Fresh Prince, a Golden Globe nominee.